how the hell did you end up in Italy?
Okay.
How did that even happen?
To be honest, I don't know. I guess, yeah, I just kind of ended up there. Also ended up at the bachelor party.
Yeah.
Like right beforehand. And then Seth was like, yo, like did the bachelor party. And then he's like, yo, you should just come to the wedding.
I mean,
like,
if you go to the bachelor party, you've got to go to the wedding.
Yeah, I guess like someone had backed out, so there was a spot open that needed to be filled anyways. He's like, you should just come. I'm like, look, sure. Going to Italy, why not? Let's have some fun. So
When was the last time you took that long of a break from streaming?
Oh, dude. I think that was the longest I've ever taken, ever, in all 7 or 8 years of streaming.
And that was like a week and a half or something?
It was like a full week.
Full week?
And like I was stressed.
You were freaking out?
Like,
yeah.
Because I think before that, the most I'd taken off was 4 days in like 7 years. And so doing that, I was like, yo, like,
holy shit.
what's going on here? But it was definitely worth it.
I was about to say, was it worth?
Yeah. That by far the best trip I've ever been on. Like nothing even compares.
Duh, it's the only trip you've ever been on. Like, of course it's the best trip.
Yeah.
You got to figure out how to go out. I mean, I'm the worst.
Yeah.
Like every time I'm away from stream or I'm away from like making content, I'm like itching to get back.
Yeah.
But dude, it was a super fun trip. Yeah. You might have to. Nick was sad he didn't go to the bachelor party, so I think you took his spot.
Whoa.
He might have to fight you.
Listen. I went right before.
I don't know. That's just what he told me.
Listen, I got the charity invite and I accept it. All right, listen. But yeah, if you ever anyone watching has the opportunity to go to Italy, that place is
dude,
it is amazing.
What did you end up visiting? Like,
so I just did Rome and then Florence.
Okay.
But I did like a tour of the Colosseum. We did like the full guided tour.
Yeah.
And then the Vatican, which was just insane.
oh, you like barely made the Colosseum tour?
Oh, I literally landed and like sprinted. It's like 95 degrees there.
Dude, it was
full
so
hoodie,
hot.
Full pants, like sprinting there. Just dropped my bags off the hotel, and like Paige was just sitting there waiting. I was 15 minutes late, but we made it.
You
happen,
made it.
So.
Dude, it was so sick seeing the Colosseum.
Oh, it was insane. And I think like doing the guided tour too. I was like kind of like at first, but I'm really glad I did like the guided tours for all this stuff because
we're walking up and y'all had the earpieces in and she was talking. Yeah. So you have a little earpiece in and the guide is talking and has like is laved up. So she's like telling you a bunch of, or our guide was telling us a bunch of like facts and stuff. She was like, yeah, every Saturday they would gather here and like 50 to 60,000 people would gather.
It's insane.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
60. That's more than Manchester City games. Like, that's insane.
It's crazy how different it looks now compared to what it did look like when all the seats and all that were there.
Oh,
It was insane.
You definitely have to go in there and like visualize it, but the fact that it's still standing.
Yeah.
I mean, it was where the gladiators fought each other. Then it was like where like rodeos, like a bunch of different things. And then it was like a church for 1,000, a little bit of 1,000 years. And then it was a farm. They used to flood it and have like ship fights in there.
That's
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just don't know how it's real.
That's why I like the guided tour because, dude, they just yap for like 4 hours straight. Like they never stop talking.
Oh, yeah.
You actually like learn a lot, which I think made it
And you just
a really
like
cool
listen. And then did you get to go to the Vatican?
Yeah, I did that the day after, and that like I didn't really realize the scale of the Vatican. I mean, that place is wild.
Yeah, I didn't realize the scale of any of it.
Yeah, and it's like it's a whole nother country type of thing.
Yeah,
it's insane. So
yeah, and because when you think at least when I was going, like when I thought of the Vatican, I always thought of the Sistine Chapel and like which was, I mean, breathtakingly beautiful. But the walk there, the whole thing is painted. Like
massive.
Every hallway is hand painted, and there's hundreds of thousands of like relics that are just in cases and stuff. And there's like, dude, I'm like, what the hell? Like how there's like some of like Jesus's friends' clothes there. I'm like, what do you mean Jesus's friend? How is that even possible? Like, how do you have that there?
Yeah, it literally, they had everything.
Yeah.
And then you come back here and you're like, come back to like the cookie
Taco
cutter
Bell,
buildings.
yeah.
And like,
Exactly.
just like, these buildings are made out of paper mache here. Like,
dude, so true.
And over there, they got crazy architecture. It's just so different.
Yeah.
Literally.
After the wedding, we went to Positano and chilled for 2 days. And then on the way back, we stopped in Pompeii. Dude, my American brain, I've talked about this on the Flycast, but my American brain, like I didn't even know. First of all, I didn't even know Pompeii was in Italy. I had no idea. I thought it was south, but it's in Italy. And I thought Pompeii was like, like a little village or something that got rained down on.
Right.
But dude, it is like a town. It is like an entire, dude, it is an entire town. We went for 2 hours and I was like, 2 hours is probably enough. But dude, they sell 3-day passes there. Like you can go there for 3 days.
Damn.
It was, dude, we sprinted through Pompeii. We probably got to 10% of it.
Yeah.
And it's so eerie. You're walking around, it's all ruins, and you're walking around it, and in the distance, 30 miles away, is the volcano. And you're just
insane.
like, what the fuck? It's just great. It is so crazy. It was such a sick trip. It was a gorgeous wedding, and we got to sit next to each other.
Yep.
In the
We had a nice dinner next to each other.
yeah,
you know?
exactly. Ate some steak.
Yep.
Alexis was getting jealous, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad you were able to explore it a little bit.
Yeah.
Take some time off a stream.
Well, I was only going to go for like a couple days. Like I was just going to land, go do the stuff, come back. And I'm very glad I stayed. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I definitely should have done even a couple more days, but we made the most of it. I was like, when I'm here, I'm literally just doing everything. I wasn't going to like sit in my hotel room for a minute. I just had to go explore and see
When
what
you
was
were in
going
Italy,
on.
yeah. Then you come back here. How was it? How was it coming back? Were you ready to get back to it?
To streaming, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I needed to get back to streaming, but